fellas, today we are taking 15 superstars in the NBA and making them free agents. So now they will be on new teams and we will simulate the next NBA season on NBA 2K to see what would happen and who would win. I mean, this is going to be crazy. For the first time ever, Stephen Curry is not going to be a Golden State Warrior. Jokic is not going to be a Denver Nugget. Giannis isn't going to be a Milwaukee Buck. I mean, this is going to be absolute madness. So without further ado, fellas, go sit down, go relax, go grab your favorite snack, and let's get right into the simulation. Here we go, fellas. We are now on an NBA 2K and we have all the current updated rosters and everything. And right now, we have the 15 best players in the NBA that we're going to turn into free agents. I mean, this is going to be crazy. I decided to do the top 15 because the word superstar is valuable. I don't want to give every player the superstar title, but we're just going off the overalls, the top 15. So as you see, we're going to make them free agents, releasing these players in free agency. So I mean, let's just send this up as we're going to get them all free agents. And so now that all these 15 players are free agents, let's see where they're going to go. Let's see where 2K put these superstars. We begin with Jokic to the New Orleans Pelicans. How crazy is that? Jokic will leave New Orleans. Jason Tatum will sign a deal with the Orlando Magic. So that team will be led by two Duke superstars, Boncaro and Tatum. Luka Doncic is head to the Washington Wizards. How about that? He goes to the East. Sacramento gets Anthony Edwards on a deal. Donovan Mitchell signs a deal with the Houston Rockets, so he is headed back to the Western Conference. Stephen Curry, guys. Stephen Curry is going to the Brooklyn Nets, so Stephen Curry is in the Eastern Conference the first time he leaves a team. Then we see Karl Towns go to the LA Lakers, joining DeAndre Ayton. LeBron James goes back to the Miami Heat. Heat fans, how do you guys feel about that? Anthony Davis signs with the Memphis Grizzlies, joining John Morant. Wemby signs a deal with the Chicago Bulls, going to the Eastern Conference. Jalen Brunson signs a deal with our rival team. He will go to the Philadelphia 76ers. The Golden State Warriors get Joel Embiid on a deal, so Joel Embiid leaves the 76ers. The Blazers get Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant trying to take that team to the finals. The Greek Freak, Giannis, is going to the Phoenix Suns. The Raptors get SGA. It's cool seeing all these players lead their teams for the first time. So that is where the 15 best superstars are going to in free agency. And now that we're on NBA 2K, like I said, we have all the accurate updated rosters with the rookies, free agent signings, trades. As you see, Edge come on the 76ers. Jalen Brunson now on the team according to the free agency portal, but we don't have to go much over the rosters. You guys already know at this point, but I'm going to skim through. LeBron James being on the Heat again just feels right. I don't know why. I love seeing him in that Miami jersey. But guys, definitely comment down below your predictions for this simulation. The rosters are a whole lot different now that the 15 best superstars are on different teams. Like Stephen Curry leaving the Golden State Warriors just doesn't seem right. Same with Jokic leaving the Denver Nuggets. I mean, they didn't leave. We forced them to leave. We became Adam Silver today, which would be crazy if it happened in real life. Imagine. That would be so much fun for a season, and then they go back to the regular teams. But guys, let's simulate to the end of the season here to see what happens and who's the MVP. And Jokic has another MVP to his resume, this time with the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans desperately needed a guy like Jokic to take him to the next spot, as Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year for the Dallas Mavericks, 20 points a game, 8 rebounds. What a season. Then we see the 6th player of the year. Wemby wins Defensive Player of the Year for Chicago Bulls. As we look at the league leaders in points, it is Kyrie Irving, Julius Randle number 2. That is probably the biggest shocker. But guys, like I said, injuries are turned off in the simulation to make things more fun. So we see Kyrie in there. Trae Young, Darius Garland at number 9 and 10. These are just the points per game leaders. Anthony Edwards now of the Kings. Kevin Durant of the now Portland Trailblazers. And now let's check out the standings in the West. We got the San Antonio Spurs leading off at 60 wins. I mean, that is so surprising. They lost Wemby. I mean, who do they really have to take him there? As we see the Suns, Warriors, Pelicans, and Mavericks. Sacramento, the 6th seed, and the play-in tournament teams. The Grizzlies in there. I mean, oh my goodness, this Western Conference was absolutely stacked. I mean, you got a 45-win team as an 8 seed. That is crazy, as the Jazz have one of the worst records in NBA history, only 10 wins. And as we go to the East, the Bulls take the 1 seed with Wemby, and it's crazy that the 8th seed in the West is 1 game behind the 3 seed in the East, as we got Atlanta, Brooklyn, Cleveland, Miami, Indiana. The Toronto Raptors make it the play-in tournament teams right there, as you see. The Magic with Tatum and Monteiro missed out, definitely surprising, as Milwaukee finishes last in the East with just 15 wins. Boston also misses out. And so after making the 15 superstars in the NBA free agents, we enter the postseason. But first, we assemble the play-in tournament to get to the NBA playoffs. So they're the teams in the West, and they're the teams in the Eastern Conference. So guys, some great matchups there. Let's just quickly simulate to get the bracket. And so bam, the teams that make it in the play-in tournament will be the Lakers, Grizzlies, Wizards, and the Raptors. The Lakers with Towns, the Grizzlies with Davis, the Wizards with Luka, and the Raptors with SGA. So here are the 16 teams, guys. Only one can win. So make sure you get your comments down below for your predictions. The 16 bracket is officially set, or I should say the 16 team bracket is officially set. The road to the finals will begin here in the first round. All these games are simulated live here in NBA 2K. So which team, which free agent superstar will lead their new squad to a championship? Well guys, sit down, sit back, relax, and let's find out right now. Here we go. Fellas, we begin this first round in Dallas with this Pelicans team with the new addition of Jokic are on their way to this second round with a sweep. And man, even though the Mavericks do not have Anthony Davis, they still have Kyrie, Cooper Flag, Klay Thompson, but they will get swept a close game 4, and the Pelicans are off to the next round. And can Jokic lead this New Orleans team to a championship? Only time will tell. This series is over. Now we're going to go to one in Indianapolis. Can the Nets knock off the former Eastern champs? Curry from way downtown. It's a 4-point game. The Brooklyn Nets are on the verge of sweeping this Pacers team who just a year ago won the Eastern Conference. Can they close it out, or can Indiana force 5? The ball is blocked and out of bounds. This Nets defense is coming up big. And guys, I mean, this Brooklyn Nets team is so interesting. Michael Porter Jr., Stephen Curry, Claxton, I mean, what a weird dynamic, and right now it is seeming to work as they have a chance to win this series. 38 seconds, Pacers swing at Siakam underneath. He has to be big for them, and he gets a basket. Much needed to cut it to 2 points. 35 seconds, Indiana does not need to foul, and Stephen Curry had a dagger shot. And fellas, if you have the Pacers in your predictions down below before this video started, you gotta be nervous. 13 on the shot clock. Here comes Curry. He just made one a moment ago. This time he missed it. Pacers have life. 20 seconds. Here they come on the break. It's gotta go to Siakam. Here is Shepherd. Off balance shot. Missed it. What was he doing? Rebound Brooklyn. And now Stephen Curry at the line. These two free throws have a chance to end this series. I mean, only 11 seconds. Indiana needs a quick 3, but Curry makes the first one. This to make it a 2-possession game. Stephen Curry has been money all game long, and Brooklyn is one stop away from getting a sweep. Here comes Nemard. 8 seconds. Down to 7. They gotta get a quick shot up. They swing it. Nesmith, deep 3. It's off the mark, and the Brooklyn Nets have swept the former Eastern Conference champions. Down goes Indiana, and Stephen Curry leads this Brooklyn team in the next round. 118-114, your game 4 final. And now up to San Antonio, guys. I am so surprised. This has to be the biggest shocker in a while in these simulations. The Spurs, who don't even have Wemby, are going to be the first team in the Eastern Conference. I mean, I should say first seed. And then now they're going to be the 8 seed Lakers in 5 games, led by your De'Aaron Fox. What is going on in San Antonio? I mean, it must be DeAndre Jordan, player of the game with 4 points. Anyways, Lakers go down, and now up to Sacramento. The Golden State Warriors against the Kings. Anthony Edwards on the rack attack. Can Sacramento force a game 7? They are down 3-2 right now against this Golden State team with Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid is playing point guard. I mean, this dude Embiid's really trying to win the game and series by himself. Look at this guy. He's playing point guard. This is funny. One-on-one with Sabonis between the legs. Spin move. Look at the big fella. The 7-footer draws the double team. Good double team from Sacramento, but it leaves Hield open. Bang! Kings now down by 1 thanks to the Hield 3. And Golden State is 1 possession away from winning this series in 6. Oh my goodness, buddy. Hield clutch as ever. As here's Ant-Man on the drive. Ant-Man gets in the paint. This for the lead. Won't go. Rebound Butler. And the Kings can't convert. What a possession there from the Warriors on defense. And up the line. The free throw is off the mark. Oh my goodness. The Kings do not need a 3-point shot. Even if this free throw goes in. 11.5 remaining. No timeouts for Sacramento. The second free throw scores a 2-point game. Series to the line. Season to the line. The Kings, it's got to go to Edwards. I know he just missed. He's 1-on-1 the top of the key. 6 seconds. Edwards, shake, driving. get it in the rim, draws two, open Murray for the game, but he missed it. You can't get a better look than that. That would have been for Game 7, and the Warriors survive a thriller and win the series in 6. I can't believe he missed it. Now up to Miami. The Miami Heat will win the series in 6 against Cleveland. LeBron James, can he win another championship with his squad? He has Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Hero, Bam. I mean, this is more than enough. I think LeBron James has a legitimate chance for that 5th NBA title. And now off to Toronto, it is the Raptors who will beat the Hawks. The Raptors come to this tournament or playoffs as a 7 seed, so they get the upset on the 2 seed, all led by SGA. He's an MVP, a Finals MVP. You know he's got the experience, so they will beat the Hawks. And now we got a Game 7 in Phoenix, 133-132. Suns have the lead. It's AD versus Giannis, corner, Morant, got it. Grizzlies up 2, Miranda celebration, 40 seconds here in Game 7. And this is also another 7 seed in the Grizzlies trying to upset the 2 seed. Devin Booker, he's got it. I mean, the Suns have Giannis to go to, but in this situation, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I would go to Booker in the clutch. I know Giannis can score at any moment, but Devin Booker can make jump shots like that. And the pass to Jaren Jackson Jr. gives the Grizzlies the lead back with 26 seconds. We were just going back and forth. High scoring game, 137-135. Can Booker answer again? Morant trying to defend. Here is Booker, step back between the legs, gets switched out on a different defender. Now goes to Bradley Beal. Here comes Giannis. He will set the screen. Phoenix with a high screen and roll. Bradley Beal gets around. Bounce pass to the Greek Freak, who slams it home to tie the game. Now Memphis inbounds the ball. No timeouts. Looking to win the series. Or we're going to go to overtime. Ball in the hands of Morant. Gonna have to take a tough one, but it goes in. Oh my goodness, Morant wins it. The Grizzlies will win the series. Down goes Phoenix. That's gonna be one of the craziest buzzer beaters we've seen all year. A fadeaway from almost the logo at the buzzer to win Game 7. Oh my goodness. John Morant, ice in his veins, and he's letting the Phoenix crowd know it. The 2 seed has been the worst seed. And guys, the Suns, led by Devin Booker with 36, Giannis had a double-double with 29, 13 for 16 for Antetokounmpo, but it was Jackson, Morant, and Davis, each over 26 points. And that game winner from Morant will go down as one of the best game winners we have seen on this channel. And now, fellas, I accidentally simulated this Game 7 too fast. It went to overtime, and the Bulls ended up being the 8 seed Wizards, so the number 1 seed survives. Luka Doncic in Washington gave Chicago a good battle, but it just wasn't enough, as the Wizards will be eliminated in this game. And now we're on to the next round. What a first round. Some great matchups. That Morant game winner was definitely one of the best moments we've seen. And now, guys, I mean, can you believe it? 2 7 seeds get the win in the first round. So let's see how this second round goes after we made the best 15 players, the superstars in the NBA free agents. Anyways, guys, let's get to this round going. Here we go. Second round begins in Golden State. Joel Embiid with the jam, but it doesn't matter as this 7 seed run continues for the Grizzlies. They won that first round of a Morant game winner in Game 7, and the magic has continued here in the second round as Memphis is headed to the Western Conference Finals. Now we're off to Toronto, 52 seconds. Nets, Raptors 2-point game. Barrett, this for the lead. It's no good. Brooklyn the rebound. The Nets are up 2, but they're down 3-2 in the series, so can they force 7? Toronto trying to close it out in 6. Here is Stephen Curry going in SGA. These 2 great point guards. Now to Cam Thomas, 11 on the shot clock. Here comes the screen. Cam Thomas, 1-on-1 with Ingram. In the paint, Clowney. No! Oh, he missed it. Now he gives it back out. Stephen Curry, shot clock down to 9. Look at SGA, ripping Curry, Raptors on the break, 20 seconds, no timeouts for Toronto, in the paint, Barron, Barnes will get fouled and go to the free throw line. What a wild sequence there. And these are 2 big free throws for Scotty Barnes. First one is up and good. Can the Raptors really win this series right now and go to the Eastern Conference Finals? They haven't done that since 2019. The Nets haven't done it in so long. So here we go, tied at 122 as he made both free throws. Stephen Curry walking up the court. SGA will defend. Raptors need to stop for overtime. Curry looking to win it in 4-7. Curry the cross. Curry the paint. Lays SGA. Brooklyn with the lead. 5.4. What a basket from Curry. Here come SGA at the logo. Can he pull a Morant? No! Game 7 in Brooklyn. This series isn't over yet. Stephen Curry, what a player, what a shot, what a game. Meanwhile, we are headed to New Orleans as the Pelicans win another series win as they will beat the 1 seed in the West. The Spurs finally go down. What a season, unexpected after losing Wembanyama in free agency. But guys, Jokic has led this New Orleans team with Zion Williamson all the way to the Western Conference Finals. They win it there. And now we go to a game in Chicago, Game 7. Oh, what just happened? Giddey trying to go reverse baseline, it was blocked, and Wemby picked it up and scores. So it's a winner go home. Heat versus Bulls, 32 seconds. 112. LeBron to the rim, coast to coast. This is like flashbacks in 2010s when the Bulls and Heat had those rivalries, LeBron versus Rose, LeBron versus Noah, and here we got it in 2025, or 2026 I should say, because we got the 2026 rosters. Here is Wemby in the paint, nothing there has to give it, swing to the corner, now Kobe White, and the game clock, shot clock separated about 4 seconds. Josh Giddey with the ball, Bulls need a basket here, Giddey the screen, Giddey, bounce pass, Wemby, it's in! 5.2 timeout Miami. What a play. This game is insane. These Bulls fans are on their feet, but Miami has a chance to win it right now. Bulls need to stop the force overtime. Inbound to LeBron. He's been here before. Gets a step on his defender. And it rattles down. LeBron at the buzzer. Miami's going to the conference finals. LeBron James at 40 years old with the second buzzer beater in the simulations. Guys, we haven't seen 2 buzzer beaters in the simulation in probably 6 months. I mean, this is crazy what we're witnessing today. Shout out LeBron James for that game winner. We saw the Brooklyn Nets win Game 6 in Toronto to 4-7, and they end up winning Game 7 105-96. Stephen Curry has taken this Nets team all the way to the conference finals. I thought SGA and Toronto would easily win this series, but man, they fell short. And so after making the superstars free agents, we are down to 4 teams. We got Jokic versus Anthony Davis in the West. In the East, LeBron versus Curry. That rivalry never gets old. So guys, hopefully your favorite team is still in it. But now we're going to simulate the conference finals here in NBA 2K25 to see which 2 teams will make the NBA finals. So sit back, relax, and let's continue that on. Here we go. And the Pelicans with Jokic will not win the West as the 7th seed Grizzlies with Anthony Davis, John Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Caldwell Pope will win the Western Conference, beating the Pelicans in 5 games. How about Memphis? I don't think anybody expected them to be in the finals when this simulation began, but they're going to do so. And now on to the East, down goes LeBron James, Curry versus LeBron, and it goes to Curry. The Nets are going to the finals. Wow, oh my goodness, Stephen Curry has really led this Brooklyn Nets team to the championship series as for the Heat heartbreak here in Game 6. And so we are down to 2, guys. We got the Brooklyn Nets versus the Memphis Grizzlies here in the NBA Finals for today's simulation after we made the 15 best players free agents. So we got Stephen Curry against Anthony Davis. How about this matchup? I'm surprised Curry has led his team this far, but guys, which team will win this best of 7 series in the NBA Finals for today's simulation? Well, let's find out right now. Game 6 in Memphis, 123-122. Morant the drive. And it rims out, won't go. Brooklyn up 3-2 in this series. Can they win the championship right here? Memphis trying to 4-7. They can do so on their home floor. Curry the drive, right past Morant. It's a 3-point lead for the Nets, and they can feel a championship. Here we go, 26 seconds. Will Morant and Memphis go for a quick 2, or will they take the 3? Curry will defend. Morant the drive, triple team, open Pope. Puts it in! The biggest shot of his career! We got a tie game! Timeout Brooklyn! It's Game 6 for the finals! Now a chance for Brooklyn to win the NBA championship. You know Curry's gonna take the shot. If you're Memphis, do you double team? Michael Porter Jr.'s in the corner, and these Grizzlies fans chanting defense. Morant will defend. Now down to 6 seconds. Curry the screen. Curry, step back, ankle breaker for the win. No, rebound. Oh, he blew the bunny! He missed it point blank, and he just missed it. The Grizzlies gonna break it. We got overtime. That would have been for the championship, fellas. The Nets could still win it. They're down by 1 in overtime, 36 seconds. Cam Thomas going baseline. Up and under. What a move! No! The same guy who missed it gets the rebound, though. Out to Curry. Curry now 1-on-1. Curry could have won the championship, but he missed that shot as well. Morant, great defense. The ball swings to Thomas. Shot clock at 2. Cam Thomas driving, pull up. money. The Nets up by 1 with 19 seconds, and the Grizzlies gain a basket, or their championship hopes will come to an end here on their home floor. Ja Morant has it. Will it go to Davis, or will it be Morant? Now down to 10 seconds, motioning is called low pull. Here's Morant, top of the screen. Davis comes up to set the screen. Morant driving. Morant baseline. He's got it. Ja Morant with 1.3. No timeouts. Here is Curry. Front iron off the mark. We got a game 7 in Brooklyn. This series isn't over just yet. What a battle. High scoring affair. Went to overtime. 141-140. Memphis takes game 6. But Memphis will not take game 7. And as we go to game 7, the Nets will defend home court. And they will win the NBA Finals as Stephen Curry's first time leaving Golden State on a new team for the very first time in his career ends in a championship. A 7-game series in Brooklyn has been through the ringer in this simulation. It is just crazy that they end up winning this championship. I mean, they were down 3-2 in Toronto in the second round. Curry wins that game. They win game 7, and then they win the championship. And for the Grizzlies, heartbreak. I mean, I don't think anybody expected them to be in this situation, but they fall in 7. I thought after winning game 6 in Memphis, the Grizzlies had the momentum, but this simulation was so much fun making these NBA superstars free agents, and it was so crazy. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for all the comments and likes. I literally read every single one of your comments down below. You are all the GOATs. Let me know what I should do for next NBA 2K simulation as Stephen Curry, your Finals MVP, adding another one. So guys, it's Outdone Productions. See you in the next one. We out for today.